The title is The Librarian. The Librarian, please welcome Emilio Mazzucatelli.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning.
It all goes back to October 22nd, 1924. Anyone knows what happened that day? Shame on you. The first Toastmasters officially was open. Officially.
You see, that'll be your workshop. They don't know.
Now you know. 1924, October. Well, something called Toastmasters came to life. A great idea put into the market, an organization of a community of speakers, people trying to get better, to grow. Basically, visually, the speaking skills and leadership skills. But beyond that point, what really it does for you and for everyone that has joined is work on the confidence of a speaker. So if you can grow your confidence, you may be able to speak comfortable anywhere. So that's what you do up here when you get it. Now, while you're growing, you become a better speaker, you get better at everything, you become an effective communicator, that we call it. And who doesn't want to get better at communicating effectively? If you're an effective communicator, you're among the 7% in the top who communicates. Everybody else is average and doesn't do much to go beyond that point. But in Toastmasters, you can grow that skill in a strong way. Because imagine you couldn't be able to talk or to write. How can you communicate, right? But since you do write and talk and speak, you might as well do it the best you can, right? That's what really connects you to the outer world and to everybody else, to your inner self as well. But effective communication is not the top in the communication ladder. There's something above. It's called persuasion. We all persuades at some point, even when you smile. People think that it's about sales, but it's really not about sales purely, or trying to sell something in exchange of money. But it's more about trying to influence. Persuasion is an art of influence and to make impact in other people's minds, or to change their thoughts or their behaviors. That's what persuasion is about. And Toastmasters offer this at some point to work in a manual called the Persuasive Speaker. And that gets you better in a way that who doesn't want to be better at, for example, you tell me, I'm set in life, I just want to have a job and that's it. Well, if you have a job, let's say you lose your job. Don't you want to nail an interview? You're sitting in front of a CEO, an important person, the best job of your life. Don't you want to be making a difference in the way you express yourself and the way you sell yourself? When you persuade, you sell yourself. You can express the same points as a good speaker or a non-good speaker. If you're a very good speaker, you can sell yourself easy, like this, and enhance your best points. And if not, maybe you just lose a job just because you're not a good communicator. Now, at some point in Toastmasters, I recommend you grab the manual for persuasive speech, because that's going to put you above average, okay? That's going to make you sell yourself. Even people want to listen to you, even in Toastmasters, you can grab more attention, and that's the way it works. If you are challenged by the persuasive manual, I recommend you go for it anyway. If you're not challenging yourself, what are you doing then? It makes no sense. Well, this in particular, speech number 1 is about a salesperson, like Mark said, and it's about a rehearsal in sales. So I'm going to be, in this case, a librarian in this fake story, and I'm going to try to sell a product to a customer. There's not practice before. It's going to be everything impromptu, and I'm going to be helped by Mr. Jessica Sell. So please give a warm welcome to Jessica Sell. He's going to be walking in right now. I'm doing my work. Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
My name is Emilio.
Jess.
Nice to meet you.
The librarians in my librarian is nice, believe me.
But I never seen you before. I've been running this business like for 15 years around here in this neighborhood. I never seen that face before. You're not from here, right?
No, I'm from two towns over. Wonton Island.
What's it called?
Wonton?
Wonton.
Yes.
That's actually when my grandmother was.
Yeah.
That gave me really good memories. We used to go all the time there and spend time with my grandma. And she used to make the vegetable lasagna. It was our favorite. And she didn't cook much, but that's what we always requested from her. Every Sunday we used to get the vegetable lasagna. Unfortunately, she passed, and it was really. And you know, I'm in this business basically because of her. She told me always, read as much as you can. And that's what I do, and I just, look what I did. I just opened my own business, and she was so generous that she left me a little money when she passed, and you know, I smartly put it towards an investment for my passion, and here I am. But let's stop talking about me.
I'm in marketing, digital marketing.
Wow, very nice.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Well, not so well.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it? They're supposed to be in the top of the industry right now, of the world. Why is that going well?
See, I'm not sure why. I have someone there looking it over.
Oh, you're not actively taking care of your business?
Not
What you
really.
saying?
Not really.
Oh, I see.
No.
So, I don't see you're very connected to it.
Well, don't get me wrong. I mean, I like computers. You know.
So you have a passion in the computer world, let's say, right?
Yes.
You do have?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe you got in the wrong industry. How do you end up getting in this business, after all?
Oh, you know, when I was younger, I invested, you know, some money.
You had some money, you put it to work,
Yeah.
but you don't follow up very much. So I see what's going on. I see you're not aligned with your thing, right? You're not really aligned. Maybe it's for you, but you're not just doing it the right way or something like that. Right? You know, I've been there. So what were you looking for in the library? Are you looking really for a book, or are you looking for something else? Because I can offer you a lot of things here, but why made you come into a library, first of all, if I may ask?
Well, I'm looking for answers.
Oh, I see. I see. Well, a lot of answers around here. Well, you know what? Years ago, I was feeling like the same way. I didn't know where I was going. I was wandering around. I was jumping from job to job. And I didn't last in any job. I think being an employee is not for me. I guess you're in the same situation. Open your own business. So I got to a point where it was really depressing, because not being aligned into what you want to do is kind of depressing, really. And I don't want to be there anymore. But you know, one day somebody walked into my life and they told me, look, I know where you are right now. Probably the same place where you are right now, where I was before. So he came and recommended me a book. Okay. Before I got into the book business, I love books, but I used to work as a librarian somewhere else, as an employee. I went to somewhere else and somewhere else. I ended up here, but it was a long process. And it started where you are right now. And so he handed me this book. He said, this book has a little secret in there. It's a little big, but it has a little secret. Well, it tells you from the beginning. It's called Think and Grow Rich. A lot of people know that, okay? It's written by Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill was a man, a 29-year-old. He got to the point with the richest man on earth. They gave him a job saying you have to do research about all the people the richest people on earth, okay? How they did to become self-made millionaires. This is about self-made millionaires. It's not about the lucky sperm club. It's people that made it through, okay? So I think you should be that. I read that, and it teaches you how to, from desire, the starting point, to grab your passion and start just working towards it. Okay, when you start seeing that and how you work on your focus, maybe you can be realigned towards your purpose. Maybe you can reconnect. If not, maybe this book is going to teach you how to find something else, and you don't have to be scared at any point of your life to start something else. But maybe you can reconnect to your passion, because I don't see you're connected. And what did it for me, I'm sure it's going to do for you. So I'm just going to hand you this book right now. This is a big book. It costs $40. And just take a look at it. I think. What do you think about what I said? Can it help you as it did for me?
Oh, I'm not interested in getting rich. I'm just.
Oh, I see. This is not about wealthy rich. It's about the interior rich. It's how to find yourself. It refers to that kind of rich. So I'm gonna let you digest that information and just let me know that it's not going your way.
Digest it.
Yeah, this is a good book, with $40. That's but
You also have told me that you like going to seminars, right?
Yes, I like going to seminars.
This part is edited, so you didn't see the whole thing. Oh, I'm doing $40. It's worth it, but you know what? I can give you the audio version. It's the same entire book, but in audio. You can put it in your computer, listen at home. You can download it on your phone and listen while you work out, while you work, while you drive, okay? And it's going to be only $20. The entire book.
Really?
Half price. And because you're a new customer, and I know you will come back, and you will tell me about how you did with this, I'm going to cut 20% off the entire price. You're only paying $60 for this, for the same thing.
Really?
What do you think?
Wow. It's a good deal.
Sold?
Yes. Thank you.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Where's the money?
PayPal.
PayPal.
Give a warm PayPal. Now let's recap a little bit about this, what just happened. As you see, by being the owner of the place, I showed that it was really connected to my own business, okay? Then he walked out confused. I didn't jump into the sale straight, like saying, what are you looking for? First, I didn't know him, so I tried to establish rapport, okay, to connect with him. An emotional story about my grandma, and that's the way he connected. We have something similar. Then when I found that he was not really aligned to what he's doing, I found out that I had a similar story. I shared my personal story, and he saw that it worked out because now I own my own business. He's a business owner, which is not connected, and I am. So with my own example, I showed that he can do the same thing. Plus, at the end, if you are in sales, you will say you didn't upsell at the end. I didn't want to upsell. I wanted to bring him value. That's why I gave him the half price, the audiobook. He's a good listener because of the seminars. So what I wanted to do at the end is gain a new customer. Okay, because if you're in sales or any kind of business, you know that a new customer, a satisfied new customer, can bring like even 6 more per year. So I wanted to grab him as a new customer by adding value to him. He saw at the end the value by half price in an audiobook that's very applicable in general life. So that's what sold. So thank you very much for being here, and